Today, it's the best of the best as we take a look back over the first series of Prank Patrol. We're going to be reliving some of those pranking moments and bringing you up to speed on some of the moments that you may have missed. Take a look.
Here they come, they're on a roll, where they'll strike nobody knows. Yes, you have a point to prove, they'll make a plan and see it through. They'll sign you up to join their crew, Barney and the ninjas do. Here we go, come on, join the Prank Patrol.
Yes, it's your ultimate guide to creating mega pranks. I'll also be revealing my top 5 pranks from the series. Plus, it's payback time for one of our targets.
Now, this is the badge that everyone wants, and once you join the Prank Patrol, I'll give you one of these, which means you are a VIP, a very important prankster. And believe it or not, some of you are really hard to get hold of, and that's when I have to be, let's say, inventive.
Oh, that's definitely him.
Hello?
Intercept TV signal. That's definitely her.
Let's go get our prankster, dear.
Are you ready to be the newest member of the...
Liz Hartley?
Yeah?
Eric Fish?
Yes?
Helena Smith?
Yeah?
How you doing? How would you like to make your dream prank come true?
Yeah?
You would? Then congratulations. You are the newest member of the Prank Patrol. You'll need this, and you'll also need this.
Now, over the first series, most of the magic has happened right where I'm standing, here at Prank HQ. We've created latex monsters, we've got mummies, aliens, exploding pins, exploding flour, and of course I've been helped all the way along with my trusty pranking martial artists, the ninjas.
Hello, what's all this then?
Now, the most important part of creating the perfect prank is the idea. What's the one thing that you can do that will really wind your mate up? And how are you going to pull it off? Now, I've asked this question so many times in the prank van, and the answers that I've had, well, let's just say that's where the imagination really kicks in.
Oh, like, because, like, it's computer games and everything. I thought about, you know, taking them to, like, a fake testing area. And, like, you know those suits they wear? You know, like, those motion
sensor ones.
Ones. Thought about, like, if you could wear them and try and fool him or something.
I can make a piece of valuable artwork, which isn't really valuable, and sell it off to the auction for thousands.
You mean we can have, like, a fake auction?
Yes.
And one of your pieces of artwork goes for, like, thousands of pounds? That's a great idea.
Salty soup, so everyone else's could have been good, and then his would be all horrible, filled with salt.
I like it. So everybody else is having a great time and he's getting rubbish food. That's a great way to start things off. So what have you got in mind?
Well, I asked Tom one time if he was afraid of spiders, and he said no.
Oh, come on. Everyone's afraid of spiders.
They've got 8 legs. It's unnatural.
Yeah, they run fast. They go up your sleeves. You can't get them out. It's scary. It's creepy, man. And he's saying he's not scared of them.
Yeah.
OK. What have you got in mind for the prank, then?
Well, you know, because of that, I think we should use a spider. But not just a spider. A giant spider.
I like it.
She could be scared by a monster.
A monster? A water monster?
Loch Ness monster.
The Loch Ness Monster's good. That's the right thought, definitely. I'm not too sure whether we can actually get the Loch Ness Monster because he's very busy, what with tourists and everything in Scotland. So we could make one. Big scary teeth.
Really big eyes.
I was thinking that there could be like a press day, and could be a new rocket and a crazy spaceman. And I was thinking that there could be, like, some aliens from outer space.
So once you've got your idea, there's still loads more things to think about, like the makeup. Then there's the props, and of course costumes. Thanks for that, ninjas. And more importantly, I think, the setup. We've got to make what we're doing look believable.
But of course, the key to a great prank is preparation. If you want a crop circle, well, get permission from a friendly farmer, get some wood, some string, and get to work. What about some gorilla poo? Well, roll up your sleeves and then roll up the poo. Or how about icing a huge wedding cake that's going to be the icing on a fabulous prank? Or designing a spaceship to really fool a friend that they are going into space? At Prank Patrol, the sky really is the limit.
Now, I love getting fully involved with the pranks. I'll quite happily dress like a dummy, or even like a mummy, as the case may be in this one, because we needed an Egyptian theme for Freddie's prank on his best mate, Billy. Now, we recruited this mummy here, but he was rubbish at lines, so I had a go, and I think it's fair to say I got quite wrapped up in this prank.
I made Barney look older by bandaging him in very, old-themed bandages and kind of wrapped him round and put him in a costume.
So what do you reckon? Do I look old enough?
No, I think you need a bit more ageing.
OK, yeah, that's definitely enough
No,
now.
thank you.
That's great.
Nope, just a bit more.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's a lot.
OK, so here comes Billy with his mum. Let the pranking commence.
Hello.
So what we want you two to do is to arrange everything in order so that it will attract young people.
This looks...
Put it back.
My goodness, who's responsible for this? Come on, which one of you is responsible for this?
Did you see him picking it up? He was like...
Anyway, we have to get it back immediately. What does it say? Bar, car, shah. This is mine, not yours.
Whoa. Oh my God!
We're all doomed!
Speak!
You've been pranked by the Prank Patrol. How you doing?
I got you!
Now, when you're pranking somebody, you don't have to just prank one person. You can prank loads if you want to, as Jake Woods found out when we went to film a fake promotion in front of his entire karate class. Yeah, all of them. Yeah!
Look at us getting into the swing of things. I'm liking this, Jake. Now listen, I've just heard, right, that your friends are only moments away. We are about to do this. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really excited. I can't wait to do my big part.
OK, so the students are beginning to arrive, and I'm beginning to feel the butterflies. Let's just hope that Jake can keep his nerves in check.
I'm here to talk about Kung Pao. It's an amazing new cool drink. I actually drink this now. I'm actually a third dan at Taekwondo just from drinking this drink. It sounds hard to believe, I know, because you're putting all this training in, but I'm going to hopefully demonstrate to you today how powerful it is. I need a volunteer.
Now then, I wonder who I'll pick.
Yes, you, young man. Give him a round of applause as he comes up. Now, Jake, you're going to try Kung Pao, OK?
It's really nice.
3, 2, 1. Oof. And there you have it. A round of applause. Absolutely fantastic. We're talking about two things now, aren't we? We're talking about Kung Pao being what? No, seriously. You can't drink any more than one. Another thing about Kung Pao, you can only drink 1 glass a day. Any more than that. No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Honestly, seriously, mate, you can't. No, Jake, really, you can't have any more. You can't do it.
I want more!
Oh, whoa! Whoa! Oh, hang on.
Calm down. No, come over here. Whoa! Seriously, just take your aggression out there. Calm down. Just a couple of punches. All right, guys, it's all right.
He's taking out his energy, OK? He's getting rid of his energy on the bag.
Right.
This is perfectly
nice
normal.
And easy, that's
this is perfectly
nice
fine.
And easy.
This is OK. Are you OK? Stu, are you all right? A bit of... Whoa!
Wait, you've gone too far now.
Oh, hi. Did you know the key to a successful prank is to keep it real? So, when our friend Harry wanted to prank his mates into believing that aliens had landed in his back garden and a UFO had flown over his house, our friends at BBC News were only too happy to help. Excuse me.
Everybody come through, there's something funny on the TV. Look!
Early this morning, sometime before dawn, a number of crop circles were discovered in these fields. We're going to try and get into it to actually see what's happened. Guys, are you still getting this? Can you still see me? Yeah, you're still there? OK, well, I'm inside the crop circle now, and it's absolute...
I'm well into that UFO stuff, because I've had a theory for years that, the airspace over Buxton is being used by aliens for, like, an interplanetary rendezvous point. I knew it.
Lights! Lights! Up there, look! Lights! There's lights up there! Through that door! Come and check it out!
There might be nothing. Hello? Hello? Oh, no, what? What, don't leave me! We come in peace. What? He's trying to say something. What's he trying to say? What's he saying? What?
Why don't you tell him, Harry?
You've been pranked by the Prank Patrol!
Not really an alien.
In our next prank, Olivia convinced her friend Sophie that she was to co-present a promotional video for a safari park. We got her to kiss cockroaches, blech. Then we got her very wet in the sea lion pool, with the grand finale of using a special sign language to communicate with a new arrival, the hyper-intelligent Graham the gorilla. Which was me, actually.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Hiya, Sophie. You've been pranked by the prank patrol.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Now, personally, I love it when you can push the prank just a little bit further than you were going to. It gives it just a bit of an edge. And believe it or not, the more real you keep a situation, the more you can get people to do absolutely anything you want. Take a look at this. For rap star, our prankster Shalon didn't just persuade his family to believe he's been signed up by a top record company, he also got them to appear in his new rap video, dressed in the very latest fashion designs that we actually found in the wardrobe at Prank HQ.
Big up to all my friends, all in the hood, you know, and strategy the main man that helped me build all this to rap. My lips are so tall and the feet are so smelly. The food is so smelly, you can smell it through the belly. The little face is back and the voice is really telling. They want you back to go. How did you get a picture of me in the back? Oh my god!
I have that picture.
You guys have just been taking in
Shalon!
Hello, guys. Now, out of 19 episodes, it's been really difficult to choose my top 5 pranks, but I have done it. I've narrowed them all down, so here's a countdown of my top 5 pranks of the first series, starting with Magic Show.
The prank here was based in my hometown of Blackpool, where our prankster Jazmin was trained up in some magic tricks, while our prank patrol magician Stephen pretended to forget his tricks to fool her friend Chloe. Chloe began to think that Jazmin really had magic powers, especially when she started reading the special spell cards. It was almost time for a grand entrance for Barney the Wizard.
Summon as Alabita. His name can only be spoken from the seed of Alamat. Chloe, you've just been pranked by the Prank Patrol!
Yeah, maybe.
Oh!
All right. Are you okay?
I'm a bit shaky.
I feel your heart go boom, 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 boom on your shoulders.
And to think, all that time with a trained magician, and I still never got the hang of the magic thing. Oh, well. Here's number 4, the Mia Monster.
Now this was a really ambitious stunt that got us all very, very wet. We needed to convince Alice's friend Keira that there was a monster in the Mia where she was filming a kayaking video. In the setup, we created a scary latex mask and body. On location, we had to subtly convince Keira that a mere monster existed. A poster here or there. Some spoof press reporters on the trail of the mere monster.
Excuse me?
But for the hit itself, our latex monster, combined with our spooky sound effects, really did the trick.
I love being in the water with my canoe. It's fun and safe.
Whoa, what's that? What's that? What's that? Hey, Keira, I think we know what happened there.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell her, Alice?
You've been pranked by the prank patrol.
Give her a round of applause, everyone. Yay! What a good sport. If you've just joined us, hello. I'm currently counting down the top 5 pranks from the first series of Prank Patrol. We've done 5 and 4, and we're now on 3, when the ninjas and I travelled to a North Wales bakery with a young lad called Oliver to cook up a very nice-smelling prank.
Prankster Oliver convinced his pal Holly that he'd landed them a job at a local bakery. Since Holly liked home baking anyway, it seemed to be a dream job, until all the things that we'd rigged to go wrong actually did. First, we made sure that when the mixer was turned on, there would be a real mess. Then, when Prank Patrol actor Rob called for a pep talk, the ninjas swapped a normal loaf for a very burnt one.
What's happened here?
And guess who was going to get the blame? We left Holly alone to put the finishing touches to some cakes. Sounds easy. Well, it is, until you add a dollop of ninjas.
Oh, hi. OK, counting down to the number 2 prank. You can see it's got 0 gravity, but maximum fun. We use this, the Stratos 220, and one of the world's largest radio telescopes in what I like to call the Jodrell prank. You'll see why.
I've got to say, it was one of our most ambitious pranks yet. We had a spoof press conference, a made-up space rocket, and a conversation with a Russian cosmonaut in a space station who, 1, was a Londoner, and 2, only in the next room. Ella wanted to convince her mate Louise that she was blasting off into space. It's a tall order, but it's amazing what you can do with actors and a space simulator.
Did you touch the button?
No!
What's happened? Why is the door closing? Who pressed it?
We didn't press it. We didn't press it.
Why did you press it?
What's going on down there? The shuttle's malfunctioning and preparing to launch.
I think that's the engines firing. No, just hang on.
Hello? Stratos 220.
Hello?
I can now confirm that you're orbiting the Earth.
It's okay, we're in space.
I've got someone here who wants to have a word.
Hey guys, how's space? Louise, I think Ella has something to say to you.
Louise, you've been pranked by the prank patrol.
So, here we are, the number 1 spot. Who did I choose out of all of those episodes to be my favourite? Well, when I first heard the idea, I thought it was the craziest thing I had ever heard. And to be quite honest, I didn't think we were going to pull it off, but, we did.
Joe's brother James is really into computer games, so he jumped at the chance to try out a new game featuring ace character Colonel Combat, which was really me in a robot suit. We also fooled James into thinking he could control Colonel Combat by using our special motion sensor suit, which was very expensively made, using an old tracksuit and ping pong balls.
Something weird's going on, the monitor's gone down. James, yeah? We've got to reboot. In order to reboot, you need to just bring your hand to your face and slap it slowly. OK, and now. That's it.
Do not hit me.
Did something happen then?
Yeah, it said do not hit me.
What?
It said do not hit me.
Try it again. No, try it again.
Better, that
I said do not hit me.
Keep looking at the screen. It's gonna be left hand again, but you're gonna have to slap yourself a bit harder. Is that okay? Ready? Go now. Hard.
Terminate program. Terminate program. Terminate program.
I don't
terminate
know.
program.
Hang on, we're just gonna check what's going on.
Terminate program. Terminate program. Terminate program. Hello, James. You've just been pranked by the Prank Patrol.
Oh my God! That was so freaky!
All right, James.
That is so
Fantastic! Rock and roll.
You were here early to tell me that!
Yes! So it's quite clear to see there why James was #1 choice for the best reaction ever on Prank Patrol, and we thought it was just too special an occasion to not get him in and talk about it. James, how you doing?
Right, Barney?
How you doing, fella? Welcome to Prank HQ. You're gonna need one of these, one of these. Because, James, if you just put this on a second, you're starting to work out what's going on.
Are we pranking Joe?
Are we pranking Joe? Yeah. It's your turn to get Joe back.
Oh, yes. This is so mint.
We're getting him back.
We're
getting him back,
get
big
him
star.
good.
Listen,
We are so gonna get him good.
we've thought about it, OK? Now, we've only got 24 hours to do this prank. We normally have a bit longer. So, we've already got him a theatre booked. We've got a script sent out. And we've got an actor to give him an audition that he will never forget. Because, of course, he likes to be a bit of an actor. So, all we've got to do first off is sort out the costume and then let's get this prank underway. Are you ready?
Yep.
One of those? Follow me. And here we are at the wardrobe where, if we just pull this back, you'll see the costumes and the director. Perfect. Very nice. Get into character there, Stephen. James, meet Stephen, one of Prank Patrol's top actors. Hi. Now, Stephen's going to be playing the mad director at Joe's fake audition. There's something else we'd like, though, isn't there?
A mad costume for Joe.
A mad costume. Got any ideas?
Policeman's outfit. Loo.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Yeah? OK.
Cool.
And just to make sure he's nice and relaxed in the audition, this lovely purple dress for me.
You couldn't help yourself, could you? No. Fair enough. You ready for this prank, then?
Yep.
Beautiful. Excuse me 1 second. Ninjas, start the van. Let's get to the theatre. Come on.
The blueprint for our first ever Payback prank is one theatre stage, ready for one crazy actor to give a bonkers audition to a former prankster, dressed in some wacky outfits, leaving them well and truly pranked.
It's fine. These guys have already done it.
So, Joe has just arrived. He's down there in the waiting room now going through his lines with the other girls.
Leave it, you nightmare. Oh, no. No, leave it alone. Get back to your choir practice and being a 10-year-old.
Yeah, OK. Well, I'm just getting Joe on now. Joe Barrett. Do you want to follow me?
You ready for this?
Oh, yes.
Revenge is sweet?
Yep.
One of those.
Have yourself a seat.
Thank you.
Right. Ooh. Sorry about that. You've done TV before, haven't you?
Yes. Do you do a thing called Prank Patrol?
No.
It's on TMI. TMI.
Oh, yeah, the Saturday morning
Yeah,
thing.
Saturday morning. I did. I got chosen for that, and to prank my brother.
So, did he deserve it then?
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Well, best get started. I suppose you've read the script.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think of it?
Oh, it looks good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Let's get started. We'll be needing that. So,
can you beatbox?
If a rhyme or a rap or something comes into your mind, just go for it. Okay. Ready?
My name's Joe. I'm here for the show. Yeah. I'm down with the flow. Yeah. I hope you don't blow, man. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
That's good. That's good. Right. It's ballet. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to actually ballet dance. What I want to see is how you move to the music. Right. Side to side as you need to. I mean, do you do any martial arts? Any Tai Chi or anything like that? Excellent. Right. Now we need to see how well you can actually do in a character. So, a little role play. So, I just want you to pretend...
Nice choice of costume there, that's working well.
Yeah.
Just say for saying sake, I'm a woman who's lost her cat. So just knock on the door and then we'll go from there. Hello?
Hello?
My cat's been stolen. I think someone's taken it.
Where were you when the cat was stolen?
I was in the kitchen. I mean, why do you need to know that?
These people enter your house then?
No, they were in the garden.
And they just went, did they jump over the wall?
Yes, they jumped over the garden. I mean, why aren't you out there looking for clues and things?
Calm down.
You know,
calm
why?
Down, Liz. Calm
why?
down.
My cat, this is my livelihood. That's my livelihood. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Can you sing?
Sing.
Sing.
Sing like what?
Just give us something like Twinkle Twinkle.
Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Well done, Steve. That was fabulous.
If you can do it without costume. Okay. So, just going to do a little something like I don't know, maybe something in the style of EastEnders. Hey, what are you doing round here?
What are you doing round here, right?
Now, more, come on. What are you doing round here?
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 That's it, give me more anger. Great.
Let's move on to the last bit now, mate.
Now, what I need you to do... it's quite nice.
Is that cream?
Cream and custard. And what I need you to do is I want you to pie yourself.
In the face?
In the face, OK. What I need you to do is just kind of react to it. OK, you've been pied in the face, it goes, oh, God. You know?
OK, yeah.
Sort of really, really try and respond to it.
Whatever.
Here come the executive producers. Right. You ready?
Yep.
One of them. Let's do it.
You know, it's a bit of a shock. It's happening, OK? So, I'm just going to give you to the count of 3 and just react to it.
OK.
OK? 1, 2, 3. That's it. Wipe it from your eyes. I'm great, the execs are ready. There you go, mate.
Well, that was a fabulous performance, darlings. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Would you like to say something there? Would you like to? Just hold that and give us a bit of a call.
Joseph Barrett, you have been pranked by the Prank Patrol!
Yeah!
I got you back!
How you doing, fella? You look a mess.
How are you?
I'm all right, mate. Good to see you again. Do you recognise the exec producer down here?
Yeah. I can't believe you've done this again. Let's lay this thing to rest. Who is the best pranker out of me and you? Me? You? Yeah. Yeah, but yours is only a small one. Mine was, like, massive.
I have had an absolute ball on this prank. I mean, I have for all 19 episodes. It's just this one was a bit more special because, of course, it was a revenge. It was payback, and James put everything into it. And it was just nice to see Joe again as well. In fact, I want to see everybody again.
I'm the number one pranker. The end. I'm the number one. I'm the number one. I'm the number one pranker. I'm the number one pranker.
What a great way to end our look back at Prank Patrol. So we've got the number 1 prankster, Joe Barrett, and now the number 1 payback prankster, James Barrett. Happy with that?
Yep.
I'll see you very soon on Prank Patrol. Go on, it's all over to you.
And that's a wrap.